What's going on, guys? Just left the office on the way home, and just a little preview before my next video. Just want to quickly have a chat with you guys about something, like a little preview about what I'm going to talk about, and that's our comfort zone. Alright, our comfort zone is the most dangerous thing that we have. Alright, reason being is because we're in a comfort zone. We don't particularly like to step out of it, and we are accustomed to just having what we currently have, and we don't want any more. We don't strive for anything else. We just stay kind of where we're at the current moment in time. So it's the most dangerous thing to be comfortable, because it actually prevents you from going into your future, going into a better year, a better week, a better day, to better yourself. We're just there. We are in neutral. We're not moving forward. We're not moving backward. We're neutral. Okay? It's like driving a car. You can't drive a car in neutral. Right? You got to put it in drive. Press the gas. You can't drive it on neutral. Same thing with us. We can't be in neutral and expect for our lives to go somewhere in life, to to succeed in one way, shape, or form. Alright? We are our biggest enemy. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. Why? Because we are the ones that prevent ourselves from getting where we want to be, from getting where we need to be, from going after what we want, from achieving our dreams. That vacation that you've had on hold for 4 years. Alright? That job promotion that you've been telling yourself you're gonna constantly show your boss that you deserve it, and you don't. You're adequate to what you're supposed to do. You stay at the place doing the minimum you should be doing, enough to get by, instead of thinking about overcoming and overdoing to get the most that you can out of every single thing that you do. So we are our biggest enemy. Those are facts. And the biggest factor of being our own biggest enemy is that we are the biggest obstacle we'll have to ever overcome. Laziness is the most horrific thing. People want to get a job. People want to do a better job, but they stay at home watching TV, clicking on the remote, expecting for things to happen. Success doesn't come easy. Success comes with a price. Think about the most successful people in this planet. Look at Dwayne Johnson. Look at Kevin Hart. All right. Look at Bill Gates. All right, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. All these people were successful, and most of them are still successful to this day. But it comes with hard work. It doesn't come just by you wanting it, willing it from the couch and eating potato chips, watching movies. That's not the way these people work. If you actually look into what these people actually have to do on a day-to-day basis, and you actually look at what it entails to be a Dwayne Johnson, a Kevin Hart, a Bill Gates, they don't get any rest. They only get rest on vacation, and even on vacation, sometimes they're working. If you see them, some of you might follow them on Instagram, I don't know, but if you see them, they're actually producing 24/7. They get 4 hours to probably less a night of sleep. Now, I'm not telling you go sleep 4 hours a night and do, no. If it's not what your job entails, then don't. But if it's something that you want to be successful, you want to be a CEO, you want to work at headquarters, all those jobs come with a sacrifice. You're not a CEO by sleeping in 12 hours a day. That's not the way that works. The boss, everybody wants to be the boss. The problem with being a boss is you actually have to work. People think, oh, I'm going to be a boss. I'm going to become a famous rapper, a famous actor. That way I don't have to work much, and that way I'm a millionaire. No, it doesn't work. It's hard to get the millions, and to keep the millions is actually harder. It's constant work. You get out what you put in. It's constant work. And a lot of people don't want to put the work in. A lot of people don't want to do the job. They want easy money. Now let me tell you this, there's no substitute for hard work. So if you're the type of guy like I was years ago, thinking about, oh, you know what, I'll just get one of the sales pitches, triangle, pyramid, fucking kind of things. It ain't going to work. There's no such thing as easy money. There's no such thing as a quick buck. There is no such thing as a substitute for hard work. You want something, you have to start getting used to the idea that you have to work hard for it. You can't, nobody's gonna come and just hand it to you. Nobody's gonna come and just say, you know what, you're such a nice guy, you got such a big heart, here's about 10 million, bucks, do as with them what you will. Nobody's gonna do that. No matter how rich you think one person can live without 10 million, 10,000, it doesn't matter. It doesn't come that way. It comes with hard work. That's why I speak constantly about the mentality change. I speak constantly about having a change of mentality. Because it comes from a change of direction, that comes from a change of values, that comes from a change of heart. So changing your mind is a chain reaction. And until we don't get up and say, enough is enough. I've had enough of not having enough in my life. I want that dream life. I want to have a good job. I want to have a good life. I want what others have that I don't have. Until we want and we pursue what we want, we are gonna be stuck in the same boat year after year. I don't care how many times you've put it in your New Year's resolution. I really do not care how many things and how pretty your New Year resolution, you can bedazzle it, you can throw sprinkles on it. Your penmanship might be gorgeous and beautiful, but at the end of the day, if you do not have goals, short-term goals to long-term goals, and you do not have a course of action towards that New Year's resolution, the next New Year resolution is going to be just as pretty, but you have not accomplished anything. So 12 months go by, and you do another New Year's resolution, and you haven't accomplished anything. Why? Because you're lazy. Why? Because you don't want to work for it. You're waiting for an opportunity. Listen to me. You have to start waiting on opportunities to come to you, and you have to start going out and looking for your opportunities. I'm going to say that again. Stop waiting for opportunity to come knocking at your door like a salesman or like a Jehovah's Witness. It ain't going to happen. Go out there and look for your opportunity. Go out there and grind for your opportunity. You want to be a singer? Make it happen. You want to be an actor? Make it happen. You want to flip burgers? Make it happen. Whatever you want to do. In a lot of my videos, I keep saying a lot of things that are very extreme. And the reason being is because, like I've always said, no dream is too big, no dream is too small. So if your dream is to work at a McDonald's headquarters, or actually you love to cook food and you love to flip burgers, that's a dream. There's no dream too big, too small. Understand that. There's no dream too big or too small. You can make it happen. Whether you want to be a billionaire or just live comfortably by having a small business, it doesn't matter what your dream is. Listen, just because one person dreams of opening up the next millionaire type chain fast food restaurant, and somebody else's dream is just to be a baker, it doesn't make a difference. It's your dream. It's not all about the money. Money is a means to help you get to the happy place in your life, but it's not all about the money. Materialistic things, not about that either. They come and go. They come and go. But stop acting like you want to do something with your life when you don't. Stop acting like it and start doing it. I used to be those people. I used to be the person that said, you know what? I'm going to get me a good job. You know what? I'm going to do so well. You know what? Next year is my year. No. This year is your. And I don't care if it's March right now or it's November. It can still be your year. So stop acting like you want it and pretending like you want it and start going after it. Because until you do that, you will not achieve anything in your life. Like I've always said, it's all about mentality. Your purpose and what you want, it's possible. Everything and anything, it is possible. If you can dream it in your head and feel it in your heart, you can have it in your hand. Now, I've always said that. And I live by that. True richness is being happy with yourself, knowing who you are. Once you know who you are and what you're meant to be in this life, there is no stopping you. Go after what you want and stop waiting for somebody. Listen, this world doesn't owe you a goddamn thing. Not one goddamn thing. This world does not owe you anything. So stop waiting for somebody in this world to give you something for free that you have not worked for. You think you deserve a chance? You think you deserve a break because you've been through the struggle and you've lived in the projects and yada 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 yada. Well, stop making excuses and start going after what you want. Stop making it seem like you're the victim. Stop playing the victim and start playing the hero in your own story. It's time that you took control of your life. Time that you took control of your future. And that time is now. And that time is today. It is not tomorrow, it's today. Stop leaving things for tomorrow that you can do for today. Because I got news for you. Tomorrow's never promised today. You could die in your sleep. God forbid, knock on wood. But they say sleep is the cousin of death for a reason. Because when you're sleeping, you're that much closer to death. From death. Sorry. So what if you don't wake up tomorrow? What did you achieve with your life? How are you going to be remembered in life? Oh, he was the guy that worked, part-time at so-and-so shop. Or do you want to be remembered as someone that he was a worker? He was someone that went after his goals. He was someone that did what he wanted with his life, how he wanted it, and made things happen. He's somebody that you could say, there's no way to do this, and he would tell you, or she would tell you, you know what? Leave it to me, I'll make it happen. He was an opportunist. How do you want to be remembered? So stop pretending you want it and start going after it. I am so passionate about having true richness inside of you, interiorly, before you even think of having it on the exterior. I am so passionate about that 100% because it's changed my life. I used to be the guy that says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But I never worked towards it at all. So until I started working for what I wanted in life, people started seeing a change. People actually started seeing a difference and results. And I know I keep saying it, and I'm not bragging, but I've lived in 5 different countries. My biggest dream was to travel and come to live in London and come to live in Paris. I've done that. I'm coming to you now from Spain. Been all over. You think I could achieve that by sitting on a couch eating potato chips, watching movies, thinking, one day I'll travel? I'd still be on that couch eating potatoes. I'd still be on that couch with that remote, probably getting a belly because it's unhealthy. I'd still be there. But when I decided to myself, said, listen, you know what, David? Enough is enough. Get your lazy bum up and start doing something with your life. The hardest obstacle that you have to overcome is yourself. You are your biggest obstacles, because in your mind, you are going to make 1,100,000 excuses not to do what you should be doing. Or you'll pick it up, drop it 2 minutes later. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off any longer. Start your life today. Start living like your true self. Start living with your true richness today. Are you going to make the change? Because I can't do it for you. Your mama can't do it for you. Your daddy can't do it for you. No one can do it for you but you. I said in one of my videos before, part of being successful is making sure that you understand that you can only count on yourself, nobody else. That if you have somebody that's been there ride or die, appreciate it, but don't count on it. Because that's another person that maybe has different dreams, different mentality than you do. So he might be going another direction. He or she might be going the opposite direction, actually, from what you want. If they're pushing you, great, keep them for now. But the moment that they decide to leave because they got to do their own thing, don't get mad at them. Appreciate them for what they've done. And don't talk smack. He's not with me, through the struggle. He's not going to be. No, don't talk that smack. If he helped you to a certain point, appreciate it and move on. You don't need that negativity in your life. You don't need that negative mind state of, he's not going to help me. All right, I see how it is. I thought you was my boy, my homegirl. Don't start. The moment you start that, you start a downfall. Be appreciative of the people helping you, even if they drop you up a certain point because they got other things to do with your life. The biggest and most selfish thing to do is talk about somebody or hate on somebody that's helped you get to a certain point. That was his purpose. His or her purpose was to help you get there. From then on, you're on your own. And maybe if fate would have it so that you guys were meant to do the same thing, maybe you guys will rise to the occasion together. But be appreciative of what other people do for you. And if they leave you, even if they do you wrong, be the bigger person and don't talk smack. Why? Because you don't need negativity. In order to succeed, you're going to go through a lot of negativity. I've said this before. You might lose friends. You might even lose family. I did. I lost some family along the way. They didn't believe in what I believed in. They didn't see the reasons I was doing what I was doing, why I was traveling so much, while I was always on my own instead of at home back in Colombia. I lost family. But you know what? I got him back. Now that they saw why I was doing what I was doing, they understood. They were able to comprehend. Things work themselves out. And don't be scared of rejection. Because it's going to happen. Life is life. It's going to happen. Rejection will always be part of life. But you know what? Rejection doesn't mean you failed. Rejection just means you have to try another venue. That's it. How do you get to success? How do people succeed? By failing. You got to fail your way to success. You don't wake up one day with a great idea and it happens the moment you do it. No. You're going to try one way, it's going to fail. You're going to try another way, it's going to fail. You're going to try this way, you're going to fail. You're going to try that way, you're going to fail. But you know what? And you keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. That's when you succeed. Because eventually, you are going to make it happen. So guys, stop pretending like you want it and go after it. Stop pretending. Make the goals. Make it happen. I'll be live a little later on with the actual spiel of being comfortable in your comfort zone, and how you get out of that, and how you know when you're getting to your comfort zone, because that's the dangerous thing. A lot of people don't know they're going into the comfort zone and they think they're okay. But I'm going to give you a few hints, a few pointers on how to know that you're getting into that comfort zone. All right? Until then, guys, take care of each other, take care of one another, take care of yourselves. You already know it is possible. All right? One love.